Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this gorgeous Bubu dress with low gathers at the lower part, and it has this combination that you can use either doll face or a showcase to make. So if you want to know how I achieved this, do not skip any part of this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and on your post notification button so you'll be notified anytime I post a video on the channel. So for this tutorial, I used this Ankara fabric, is a leftover, and I have 3 years here. That's what we'll be using. So here I folded my fabric into four, like the way we normal fold our bubu. So if you want to know you folded correctly, you should have two open, one closed. Then this other edge should be closed completely. Now we're going to start marking out. So this salvage area will be serving as my starting line. So on that point, I'm going to place my marking tape, my sewing tape, and I'm going to come down 10 inches for my bust points, and this bust point will be serving as my armhole opening. Then after that, I'm going to mark my waistline. Now this gown has gathers at the lower part, so where I want my gathers to start is 2 inches below my hip line. So my hip line is 24 inches, 2 inches below it will be 26 inches. That is what I have marked out here. Now I'm going to take my neck width, which is 3 inches. Then I'm going to come down 1 inch for the front back, sorry, 1 inch for the back neckline, 3 inches for the front neckline. So this front neckline is not actually needed, but just connect them to the neck width this way. Now after doing that, I'm going to take my shoulder measurement from the neckline this way. Then I'll mark. So the sleeve has a band, so I'm just going to take 6 inches here. I want the sleeve length to be 8 inches. Then I'll connect that line to my bust point this way. On the bust line, I'm going to divide my round bust by 4. Whatever your bust is, divide it by 4. I'll mark. Then I'm going to add 1 inch for ease and another 1 inch for sewing allowance. Now coming to the waist area, the same thing. Whatever your waist measurement is, you divide it by 4. Then you're going to mark that measurement on that point. So I'm going to add 1.5 inch for ease, then another 1 inch for sewing allowance, because we're adding a belt to the waistline, so it needs to be free. Now coming to the hip line, so I'll do the same thing. I'm going to divide my round hip by 4 mark. I'll add 1 inch for stitching allowance, 1 inch for ease, and another 1 inch for a line. It has a little a line, so I ended up adding like 2 inches to that because it has a little a line on the side. So after that, I'll connect from the bust point to the waist, from the waist to the hip line. So you see it now. So this is what we have. So now I'm just going to cover out these parts for our armhole. This is where our armhole is going to sit, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing we're going to do is just to cut out what we have. So guys, if you have watched up to this point, you've not liked any of my video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, please ask me your questions in the comment section, and recommend my channels to your friends, please. So guys, I'm going to come up by 1 inch on this side and I'll reconnect. I don't want it looking that sharp, and I'm going to trim that part off. So the mistake I made on this dress was, after cutting the neckline for the back, I was not supposed to cut out the neckline for the front. But before that, I'll come to this armhole side, come down 1 inch for my shoulder slope, and I'll connect from the neck width to that 1 inch. So I'm supposed to just cut out my neckline for the back. There was no need to cut out neckline for the front. If you do it, your neckline is not going to wrap. You get, it's not going to give you fitting. So please don't cut out. It was a mistake on my part and I didn't have any more fabric to recut, please. So this is the front piece. Like I said, do not cut out the front neckline. What I'm doing here is wrong. After cutting out the back neckline, don't cut out the front neckline. Now I'm going to be marking 3 inches, the same 3 inches I have for my neck width. That is what I'm marking here. So I'm going to mark it all the way down to the full length of my dress. Then I'll connect from the neck width to the point we've marked out. Then I'll cut out. So if you just cut out the back neckline, just mark out 3 inches like this and connect to the neck width. That's all. Don't cut out the front neckline, Biko, please. So after that, this is the front, this is the back piece. I'll get the front, I'll place them right side facing each other. I'm just arranging it properly. So arrange it properly, then you take it to the machine. You're going to stitch down with 1/2 inch. So I'll stitch down 1/2 inch on both sides and I'll bring it back to show you what we have. Now after stitching down, this is what we have. I've joined the shoulders using half an inch. I'm going to fold the two front pieces this way, right side facing each other like this. Sorry, wrong side facing each other. I will equally arrange the back as well in this same manner. So you can either notch the center back, but I ironed it down. So from the center back, I'm going to take the measurement all the way down to the front space. So whatever you have there, times it by 2, right? So here I've cut out my band for it. So I have it unfold here. So I have a crease line there. So from the folded edge, I'm going to come down by 12 inches. That is the opening I want my collar to have. And if you notice, I have a crease line on the center line, so I'll go stitch it down and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So after stitching it down, this is what I have. So I'm just going to fold it into two this way. And please, when you're cutting out this your band, remember we took out 3 inches while cutting out that piece. Please, while cutting it out on your band, make sure you cut out 3.5 inches. So after folding it together, I'll go iron it down and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So here I've ironed it down. See how everything is laying very flat. So I will notch the center of the band. Now I'll place it to the center of the back this way. Use your pin to hold it down. I'll take it to the machine now. I'll go sew it all around. So I'll go sew using half an inch all the way down. So I'll repeat the same thing. If after sewing this side, I'll repeat the same thing on the other side and I'll bring it back to show you. So here I'm done stitching it down. This is what it looks like. So now I'll be adding a band to the sleeve area. So I've cut out a band of 2.5 inches. So I'll place it this way and I'm going to use half an inch to sew it down. So I'll repeat that on the other side and bring it back. So after sewing the band, this is what I have. You see how neat everything looks. So now I'm going to add the gathers. So for the gathers, I'll measure what I have at the lower part. So after measuring, I got 29, then I times it by 3. 29 times by 3, I think I got 81. So I measured for the back as well and I got the same 29. So I'll get the gathers. So I've cut out the gathers I've been using. I have 2 here. So for the 2, like I said, 29 times by 3, that is what I have here. That is how long it is, because I'll be pleating it. Now the length I have here is the length I want my dress to be, which is 11 inches. So 26 plus 11 inches is how long I want my dress to be. So if you know how what is remaining to complete the length of your dress, add it while cutting it out. So now I'm going to place it on it this way, right side facing each other, and I'll take it to the machine. I'll be pleating it on it. You can gather this and sew, but I preferred how the pleated one looks. So I'll go pleat and sew it all around and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So after pleating it, do you see how it looks? So the pleating gives it this very nice look, and I've done the same thing for the back. So I'm going to fold it together this way, right side facing each other. So if you want to add a pocket at this point, you can equally add your pockets, but I didn't want to add a pocket. So after folding it right side facing each other, I'm going to get the belt that I've actually sewn to add to the waistline. So on the waistline of the back, on the waistline of the dress, I'll just place my strap or belt on it this way. So after doing that, I will arrange it properly, take it to the machine, use 1 inch to stitch it all the way down to the full length. So whatever I do for this side, I'll repeat the same thing on this other side and I'll bring it back to show you. So guys, after stowing out, this is how neat everything looks. So this is how beautiful this thing came out looking. So this is us coming to the end of this tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and on your post notification button so you'll be notified every single time there is a new tutorial on the channel. So do not forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.